Happy Monday to you. Congratulations to the family member on a big day. So, congrats on that. And yeah, week two. Week two's in the books.
Week two
We
is in
were
the
we
books.
we was perfect for the weekend this past weekend. It was a good weekend for everybody to get a little healthy. The dads have a dad day, and it was great stuff.
Well, more
Great stuff.
importantly, we got to talk about how amazing your son was on Saturday. Him and Seamus basically saved the day for me. I wasn't sure how I was going to get the kids' games recorded. I thought maybe me and Charity were going to have to split up. And as I'm sure you know, she was super excited to have to call kids lacrosse while she's trying to run the camera in the streams, which is normally what I do, but she was going to try it. And then thankfully, we didn't have to worry about any of it because Nate Noecker and Seamus stepped up huge. So, yes, we are live. Thank you very much. Oh, wait, no, I forget that you're Nate Noecker, too. So he probably isn't listening. But.
It's him. It's him. It's not me.
All right, so Paul, tell us about the team is healing up. You guys, there's a lot going on this weekend. That's the main reason. This is not going to be a super long Yeti Talks, but we are definitely going to try to talk about what's happening. We're really excited as far as Blue Squatch production and Crafty Beach because this weekend, with the help of your crew now, basically Charity's going to be able to sit with Bella. They're going to be able to run the Crafty Beach table. So we've got Yeti shirts, we've got Blue Squatch shirts, coasters. If you want a coaster, throw it in the comments. Tell us on social media. They are going to be kind of built to order. We will have a few of them because everybody seemed to like them. But basically, if I need to go get a bunch of blank coasters, I need to know if anybody wants them. I really don't want to spend $100 in coasters. But if you saw the ones from last year, we'll try to post them out. So tell us, who else is going to be there? I know we got Brand Y and
Brand
much
Y.
more.
Brand Y and Beartown Maple Brown Sugar. Brown sugar, not brown sugar. Beartown Maple syrup. As far as one of the local guys, I've also talked to Nora's. They may possibly set up a little booth. Not sure. They will definitely be there, but for spot, those right there are going to be the vendors on site showing what they got. Crafty Beach, and I'm very excited. We have a live music for the pregame.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Fellows.
That's
Yes.
the big thing. Is so we've got the Plain Fellows.
We got Plain Fellows that their son is in our Tri-City program, and he's got there's going to be a little special something special with the young fellow, we'll say, and I'm very excited. It's never been done inside the lounge. I've never done it, and we have a lot of people that are musically inclined that in the post game that you never know if they're some Yeti going to get on the mic and do a little strumming and dancing and singing. You never know. That's what the post celebration. As far as win, lose, draw. We want to we invite all teams, all spectators come and celebrate. You want to know what? We had a great day. Being able to play the game the way these guys play the game. At the end of the day, it's time to celebrate. We put smiles. We did what we were supposed to do. We put smiles on the spectators' faces. Very excited this year. At halftime, we will have the Fay Farms Frisbee Toss. That's going to be new this year.
Fay Farms Frisbees. That was a smart idea. So shout out to Fay Farms. I like it.
Yes, Fay Farms. Yes, it's going to be a very eventful. We have some T-shirts that we're going to be throwing out into the crowds again. Some sponsors came through and hooked us up with some T-shirts. So I'm very excited to get cross-check back on the field and tossing some shirts out into the fans. It's going to be
there'll be a couple Blue Squad shirts getting thrown out there as well. We'll have we're going to be doing some giveaways. There'll be some for sale, but we are definitely going to try to give away some. I love it. We've got I forgot to add CBI onto the bottom. If anybody realizes like how much audio we have improved this year with the wireless systems and everything, it's only capable because of CBI, and they have, it's not just audio cables. Another thing that I didn't realize was you guys made the Ethernet cables, so that is huge. 200-foot Ethernet cable. Yeah, no, I mean, that's amazing. HDMI cables, SDI, so it locks onto the back of the camera. Basically, any cable you need with the exception of USB, it is made by CBI. Any type of professional, yeah, it's awesome. I didn't realize how much you guys did until I started getting more advanced and actually understanding some of the cables I needed, then talking to the salespeople. I'm actually getting ready to, I'm going to put a custom order in for, I want all BSP cables so that way everybody knows, but that's between me and your sales team. But anyways,
Yep,
so
yep.
huge shout out to the community that is there. The Utica Lounge, anybody who doesn't know, yeah, absolutely excited for the home opener. Nice to see you in the comments. And there's OJ the dude. It would be cool if you were there, but Utica Lounge, the food there is delicious. I know I've had plenty of it, even some that wasn't supposed to be for me. But no, those guys are awesome, and
They got smash burgers. They're going to have pizza specials, beer specials. Those people that like to drink that BEER, they're going to have some of that. I believe there's a chance that some of it could be from Bag Square. Not sure how that works. We're still in talks about
how it's
doing
gotta, yeah.
something there.
But Brand
But
Y
as
will be
far
there, which
as
is cool. They're able to
Brand
sell.
Y will be there. I'm very excited. Jimbo's going to roll in, and if you don't know, you're going to find out. As far as he does a great job, and props to my good man Jimbo, Brand Y down in Cortland. Get there. I'm very excited to get the barber shops. Utica's finest barbers investing in the future of box lacrosse. They're going to be there, Kevin and Jordan. I'm excited to get some new faces in there, and of course, all of our old faces.
I've had a couple
It's going to be
serpents
awesome.
reach out though because they know that usually it's a BSP production, so everybody's excited. That's going to be Blue Squatch is going to be there. Just I love it. We're excited. Yeti season is different for us. Especially a lot of the Can-Am people, if you're starting to find these shows, which is kind of why we're doing a lot of it on this, the games will actually be run on the Utica Yeti YouTube channel. I will upload the highlights onto my page. So check it out. I will post on the days that they have them, but always check our channel because there's multiple channels that are running now. We're doing that second BSP channel so we could get some other stuff going this weekend. But get to, yeah. I like calling it BSPN2. Charity thinks that they might come after us for that, but I really wanted to
Okay,
just
we'll
name
get
it.
a different do 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 do
Yeah.
do.
Do 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 do. Just add a couple doot doots. Well, we're a little doot
Do
do.
do. That's awesome. Yeah, and congratulations to you guys. You know, it's great to see what you guys are doing. Watching these little kids play in the at the Can-Ams
Did you
down
see
in
that
Tuscarora.
BTB?
That was awesome. Oh yeah, there was a bunch.
So
You
honestly,
know,
we would have missed
and
that
the way they
BTB though if
fall.
it wasn't for Nate. So Nate and
Well,
Seamus got that BTB. So thank you guys so much for getting there because without that, we wouldn't have caught. I don't know. That kid must have been what, 8 years old, maybe 6, 8 years old, somewhere in there.
we only know one name, and it's Eric. Eric did a great job as well. As far as
I liked when Seamus
it,
took over though. So Seamus was running the camera at one point and doing commentary while Nate must have had to go to the bathroom or maybe he was getting a drink. I don't know. But they figured it out. They worked it out. I was able to just go through and get the highlights for the couple of minutes that they were doing it. But it was funny because yeah, I was very, very impressed. Uncle Paul can't wait for
nice.
tomorrow. Conzo, we can't wait for tomorrow.
Gonzo's
This
coming.
is
We got a big practice tomorrow. You know, the boys head off on Father's Day, so we licked our wounds, and it's doubleheader weekend. You know, this is
I was
hey, hell, this is a weekend that either puts us in second place or it puts us at the basement.
I was just going to ask you, so what is the plan? I know it's a party after the Yeti game and everybody's going to be there, but what is why did you schedule it like this for yourself? I know it's a short season, but why did you give yourself a doubleheader like this?
Oh, it was
Just the way it fell?
we're gonna go with the way it worked out. If we wanted to have 4th of July weekend off, you know, we had to do some maneuvering as far as teams being able to go play out of division.
But I mean, having 4th of July.
It's short, but you want to know what? It's good. That's a great reason why you have a 30-man roster.
Well, it also
And
gets you more prepared for nationals because the nationals
yeah,
is that back to back. You
back
kind of
to back.
have, we've talked about teams trying to have 2 teams, so that's an interesting way to do it because 2 full games is equivalent to I would say probably 3 running time games, maybe 4, but
Maybe four at 12-minute running clocks. That's a sprint.
it's a sprint. It's fast. It doesn't. Well, it's a sprint, and then just to have the endurance to play all of them as you go through. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's a fast
But
game.
it's the way it worked out, in regards to it, back-to-back weekends where we have back-to-back double headers. It wasn't scheduled at the beginning to be playing Oneida. Excuse me, the Haudenosaunee Fire up at the new community center in Oneida. And that wasn't a plan, so it turned into a doubleheader weekend where, again, it's going to give everybody.
So
we need to see what our players are.
back-to-back weekends.
We've had one game and a blue-white game. We got 30 guys on the roster. We didn't play everybody last game, obviously, and we got some young guys, we got some older guys, some veterans that didn't start. So we got to see where we stand, and it's a great weekend for going against the Serpents. They came off a tough loss at home, and it looked like from the shots that Murph got, some awesome spectators down in supporting. So shout out to Chris and the Serpents for getting their program up and running, and looks like an awesome arena. I'm excited about that, but they're coming to the Igloo first. So Friday night, we'll be facing off. We got a lot of things. We got the Raptors youth program is going to be there as we do our starting lineups. We're going to do a full roster. We haven't introduced everybody to the Yeti, and Yeti haven't introduced themselves to the Yeti Nation. So we got some sweet jerseys that only have been seen through a couple pictures that Murph got and what we did for the blue-white game. But
actually,
we're gonna the Master Vito jerseys are freaking sharp.
Bella wants to cut out some frames for Murph's photos. I forgot to. I'm glad you said that. She's gonna basically she's getting some craft boards. She found a bunch of designs. She's gonna make it so it's like best lacrosse player, best lacrosse dad, or whatever. But have wooden frames
awesome.
stacked together and put a little. We're gonna try to put like little pictures that say "Call Mark Murphy to Phil." We'll see. See what happens. But we're super excited for Yeti season. Anybody who doesn't know, Josh is gonna finally be there, I believe. We've got Apex Rally. Good luck. Coming out to Utica. Yeah, get out there and check it out. It is amazing.
I know Justin Mays is he's got a full crew. They got a suite, so there's going to be.
Hang on. So Uncle Jesse's bringing a full
Uncle
house.
He's got a house of 21, I believe.
Uncle Jesse's definitely bringing a full house.
We're bringing up a whole bunch of Binghamton folk or Appalachian. They're coming up the trail, and they're going to jump on the Susquehanna.
Every time I drive, every time I drive by that, I think of Uncle Jesse because I'm like Appalachian, and I was like, that's not how he says it, though. I don't think it's Appalachia.
Appalachian. He says
Appalachian.
I butcher it not on purpose, just because that's
just because you're Paul.
It's installed. It's in there. It's Neckerized.
Yeah.
But and then Saturday, I'm not giving up. On this weekend yet. We're not done talking about Saturday. We're heading up to A-Bay. Excited about getting up to A-Bay. I may fire up the Harley and put some rubber down on the 26 to get north because I'm fired up. It's great to see what the Spirits are doing and doing exactly what they think they're supposed to be doing. So that's a great thing. In regards to watch
Slithery. I like it. They're slithery. That was a good little
slithery. The slithery serpents.
Appalachian.
I
like it. There's Gaudette. That's Gaudette in the comments who's helping us out and letting us know how to pronounce it.
Lockin.
Apple Lockin.
Apple Lockin.
That's what I'm gonna go with.
I'm gonna go with Appalachian. It works for me. As far as up to A-Bay, we get there. It's a 7:30 Saturday face-off.
And A-Bay is it's you guys go up there. It's like you guys go up there. You camp. You guys get cottages. It's a you make a day out of it.
A couple house. It's we was hoping that was going to be on Friday, but that didn't happen like it did last year. So we were able to. I want to be up there for A-Bay on Bikers Weekend. It's a great atmosphere. Hopefully, Mother Nature is kind to the bikers up there. There's some gorgeous motorcycles. They got the burnouts. They do it all on Saturday. it's good stuff up there. So if anybody's up there, definitely get to the rec center, because I got to believe it's going to be a hell of a game.
It'd be more surprising if it wasn't.
Well, you know what I'm excited about it. It's not temperature wise. It's not supposed to be 100 degrees. It's supposed to be in the 80-degree temperature around there, in the 70s. So that makes it a fairly decent, comfortable game, especially for the goalies.
That is one thing. It is very warm in that A Bay. So I mean, maybe getting up there early, getting it out of the way in June. It's a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, but and you know what? Again, back to back, we got to make sure that everybody travels. Everybody is the 30-man, or everybody. That's what's great. I mean,
all right. So explain
Gonzo.
Explain
Gonzo coming in, boys.
That's what I was going to say.
For practice on Wednesday night. They're coming up Wednesday night, traveling back home to shoot back up. You want to know what? That's the how can I not do what I do for the Yeti, because what these guys are doing. You know, you've seen the games. The games are the games. You know what they do on the field.
Just explain to everybody how the division works and everything, because you're going to get some people. I think we're starting to get some Can-Am guys that watch this, and some other guys. So it follows an NLL rule set essentially. There's a couple different rules, like fighting is automatic game, right? They changed it.
It's a game you're gonna sit that game. Well, and it all depends on how the official writes it up in regards to that.
Okay.
If it's a game tossing incident, then you're going to get a game. So
is it the next game, or is it just that game?
You're going to get the rest of that game, and the next game is how we were told. You know, not that it's not needed. Whatever. You want to know what? Hopefully it doesn't happen, because you want to know what? Let your play do the play. But if it happens, it happens. Keep yourself safe, and just don't do it. It ain't worth, especially I know last year it bit us in the ass, because Keefe defended a player, and it turned into a 3-game suspension. Well, when you sit 3 games and you only have 6 games to play, it kind of it sucks. So that's where the mental concept comes in, the mental challenge.
Hang on. So wait, according to what Nate said though, so that was last year. So there's no so we're back to the old rules, or the modification is the same as last year's rules.
I'm going with you. Want to know what? We're going to figure out. Our heat advisory ends on Thursday. Thank goodness, no question there. But as far as the fight, my guys know what how I stand, where I stand as far as that goes. We ain't looking for fights, but if it happens, and so be it. Put your dukes up and let them ride. Be smart. It ain't worth losing teeth. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. But no, it's everybody just wants
to take mine out. I'll show you how it works.
I love it. I'll just take mine out. And then, so this is that's the following weekend. You were talking about this. I got a little screwed up. I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
So this
is something a huge honor. The Utica Yeti are very honored to be asked and invited to be a part of the Mary Wilder Community Center. It takes my not to say tear up, but the honor is it runs deep. It runs deep for all of us on our team, because you want to know what? They contacted us. They could have contacted anybody and everybody, and they contacted us. And to the Oneidas and everybody else, thank you very much. And we're coming to play ball.
Yeah. Coming to play ball and coming to a party. So Josh, when we see him out there, he'll get to see he'll see a party. And OJ, you'll be watching, I'm sure. We'll get you on the chats. It might be a little early for him. That's probably why he's tuned in so early. It's just because of when it is. But I'm excited for the Serpents game. I can't wait. And then Thousand Islands will be another amazing game, I'm sure. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to make that because Charity and Jared are going to watch Beetlejuice live at
Beetlejuice.
So me and Bell are spending the day together. Yeah, it's a live play. It'll be cool. They'll have a blast with that.
Say it 3 times, features.
I'm not saying it 3 times. They're going to see it, man. They'll be bringing it back to my house. I got enough problems of my own. I don't need Beetlegeist hanging out with me.
All right. Oh, that's great stuff. Yeah. As far as
how did what happened? The Thousand Islands they beat the Serpents. And then that's the only division game they've played so far, right? Because it's just you, the Serpents, And Oswego, did they play Oswego yet?
No, I
So
think they're playing.
you guys played Oswego. So right now the Serpents are 0-1. You guys are 0-1 in Oswego, and the Thousand Island Spirits are 1-0.
In the league. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. And then I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think the Spirit are playing Oswego on Wednesday night. They were supposed to have a doubleheader as well, but Jason and the Oswego guys got an opportunity to swing down to Philadelphia and play the Mustangs down there. So they did some tweaking with their schedule, which is awesome. That we're not confined to a weekend schedule. So they worked it out. They're gonna, I believe, play Wednesday night in Oswego, if I'm not mistaken, and then home on Saturday against us. So they got a deep roster, and as do we. So that's why we play the game. Lace them up, I guess, as the hockey players would say.
Yeah,
Lace them up and
lace
let's
them
go
up
play
tight and
ball.
buckle up the chin straps. And I
That's
mean,
it.
as we we'll just glance through the rest of what's going on here, and we'll cover this more in depth tomorrow with the NABLL show. But how cool was that? If you watched any of the interviews, so a kid that plays for Tuscarora played for that Maryland Arrows team last year with Scott Joyner.
Yeah, yeah. They're
That was-
coming up. There's so much going on here, Beecher, in regards to the World Games. Uh, Talking to Scott and the amount of people that I've talked to this past week. I've talked to people from Japan. I've talked to people from who did I talk to? Switzerland. I talked to not Australia. Argentina. Is that what it is? I
That's
forget
a
what
country.
yeah, well, that's I'm trying to think the abbreviations because that's how they
ARG
I
or
believe it was
AGR.
yeah, something like that. But as far as I've talked to Tony Gray in
Team Mexico,
Mexico,
yeah.
yeah, and as far as we're still looking for, we got a couple open slots still. We are booked the 17th, the 18th, and we're looking to fill in that weekend beforehand. So there's a couple teams that have contacted me. Netherlands has contacted me. We're going to possibly work something out with Neil and his team and get some PT.
All right, well, hang on. While you're talking about this, let's take a chance to shout out Tri-City Field. So I have been blessed the last couple weeks in a row. I've gotten to do a little traveling to some lacrosse havens that I have not been to yet. One of those happened to be Tri-City. So I got to go to the field house, which, the field house is amazing in Onondaga, and it really was epic. But speaking of sending your boys to Tonawanda, and they did a great job for us, the Yeti family taking care of us out there. That Tri-City field is a pretty nice place for practice. And I tell you, I wish I had my stick. I kind of wanted to run around the box barefoot a little bit and rip some shots at the top of the net. That's a special environment you've got there. So during Worlds, are you guys going to have campers set up there? Are you guys doing campers, or what is the plan for that?
I tried my darndest in regards to
Get us a
talking
couple.
to the board.
Get
In regards
tents
to
and
the
crappers. Come on.
I, I honestly, I've tried. Ask Bob Leary how much I tried. It was to a point where they said, enough, Noecker, enough. It ain't happening.
Nobody
The
wants it.
liability, the liability is where, something happens, not that something's going to happen, but Lord knows,
Well, you got
something
guys
could
like
happen.
we got guys like Bobby Dix who sell insurance, and they're smart enough to know that something could happen, and they're that's why you have the smart people.
That's why we talked. That's why we talked to Bobby Dix, and that's why we talked to Eric Kiefer and
Yeah.
these guys,
The
because
guys
they
that
know
know.
what they're talking about.
They don't tell us how to stream lacrosse games. You don't tell them about liability insurance. It's
it was for the best. But as far as for teams to get up there and do some practicing, we have reached out to some teams, so they may go up there, and we're trying our darndest to get it dressed up a little bit. I know myself and Bobby Dix and Andy Farrell, Nate Farrell, Brent Dodge. We spent Father's Day I was there at 8:00 in the morning to 1:00 in the afternoon. Today I was there from 2:30 in the afternoon to 7:30 tonight. We got the roller, we got the fields going, the nets are down, fields are lined. It is it's a place for good medicine. There was probably about, I'm saying, about 500 kids there tonight. In regards to all the boys playing, it was a hot one. As far as parking cars, the cars were definitely as thick and as many as years past. So I know the numbers were clearly there. B-Drive put a new driveway in for us, so we got a beautiful
Well,
new
not just a
driveway.
driveway. They basically drain the one side of the field too, as well,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, they do an incredible job as far as the
I couldn't
box.
tell they had just dug it out when you told me that they
Yeah,
had just done it last year. I couldn't believe it. It was all. It looked
yeah.
like it'd been there for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they did
seamless,
the
absolutely
drainage inside
seamless.
our box. Yeah, the drainage. We have drainage inside our box. The box, you can go there on April 2nd and be able to play inside the box because it drains so well. And that's where actually our boys practiced all spring because the other fields were swamps. But they were inside the box. They got some more box time, and we're excited. We're going to be announcing the Junior Yeti is going to. It's happening. We have Coach Aaron Coleman and Coach Ryan Sparacino are going to be leading the way for our U18 that is going to be playing in the Laxnay. We're working on the girls right now. We have some Britt, who is one of our Yeti goalies. She's definitely interested and said that she would definitely be able to talk to a couple of her friends and get some Tri-City women, get that going as soon as possible. But there's a lot going on. It has been crazy. And then you throw in, just mowing and family and then the games, and what I'm thankful again is for what you guys do, because it gives me an opportunity at the end of the night. I'll come home after everything is done and click on the game and be able to take it all in, just because there's so much going on and you don't get to see everything. And now all of a sudden, all right, how stupid did I sound, or what did something that you want to I learned from it. As far as I watch Mike Felvo, I listen to Mike
I
Felvo.
also just noticed
Yeah,
that you posted an hour ago. We weren't doing Yeti talks,
yeah. Well, I put it back out there though. I did an
and then you
update.
did, yeah. Then you
There's an
updated.
update.
But speaking of which, we've been on for as late as we wanted to do it tonight. Let's
Yes.
everybody, we will see you guys hopefully Friday at the Nexus Center. We've got some hopefully special guests coming along with us. Some people who have never seen semi-pro box lacrosse. They've seen a couple Firewolves games, but we're super excited. Like I said, we are taking Saturday off, I believe, from streaming, and we will just be doing the Yeti recovery and then back at it Sunday. So yeah, I'm super excited. Couldn't be more
I'm
pumped
fired
up.
up. We got Bobby Leary's all fired up. Hutch is all fired up. The crew's fired up. Actually, I was reached out. Max Silverlick. He's the Team Israel coach for their field team. As far as he reached out to me, he's got a buddy that has done some NLL casting and is interested in possibly touching up his skills. And I said, hey, let me see. We could always throw a third mic up there and get some insightful thoughts.
Well, the
No
beautiful
question.
thing is now we've got all kinds of mics, and so I'll let you say goodbye. Then I'm going to click to the sponsors and reread them again because I did that thing where I forgot to click go live at the beginning. After I read them all, I was like, ah, shit.
It happens. And there is a couple more that we are still editing, but we got
CBI cables.
the team program. I'm
Team
so
program.
thankful to Aaron Coleman. Wait till you guys see this team
I'm
program.
excited. You've been talking about this program for 2 weeks now.
64 pages. 64. Wait till you see this program. Aaron Coleman, man. I can't say enough for that young man, what he's doing for the sport of box lacrosse. He's
coaching, just doing hockey, just being himself.
He's taking hockey off. He took hockey off this summer.
Oh.
So his boy is playing a lot of field lacrosse, and
Plus,
now that we have
he played
the box
for
lacrosse.
Team Ireland too, so I mean, he
Team
gets
Ireland,
around a little bit.
He's you know what that's the Yeti family, man. Everybody is throwing in a little help here and there. Tommy getting some of our swag ordered up, and that's what I love about the Yeti. The family is we're having birthdays again. It's
Absolutely.
A beautiful thing.
All right, Yeti Nation.
Beautiful.
Thanks
Yeti
so much.
Nation. We'll see you Friday night.
CRM Rental Management, residential, commercial, Get a hold of him. Bobby Dix Insurance Agency. Bobby Dix Jr. Check it out. Call him. He knows about the liability insurance. Rome Sign. All your signage and display needs. Get a hold of Rome Sign. They make all of our banners. Liberty Affordable Housing Incorporated. Check them out online. Liberty Affordable Housing. Eric Kiefer, LUTCF, local representative and friend of the Yeti, the B-Dry system. I mean, we talked about him tonight. You got water issues, get a hold of Brandon Davis and B-Dry, lefty or righty. Family Landscaping, get a hold of Russ. This is a Leota family. The Lightning Leotas, they take care of everything. Bag Square, we talk about it all the time. Burgers, brewing, whatever you want, get down to Bag Square. And Utica's finest barbershop. You want them to line you up, you want to look good, find these guys on Booksy. Check them out. Dura and Tigray, you're building a house, you got other issues, you got B-Dry things going on, get a hold of them. They got the parts. Utica Club Lounge, that's the bar in the lounge where everybody's going to hang out. Pizza deal, food deals, and it's amazing. Fay Farms Frisbees. What more do you need? Beef flying Frisbees. Fay Farm Frisbees. Master Vito Hyundai, check out a car. You need a car? Check them out. They will post you online afterwards too. You'll feel like Blue Squatch. Brand Y Distillery. All of your alcohol needs, they're going to be at the Nexus Center. Utica Mack Truck Incorporated. If you know who these guys are, you should know their phone number because that means you're in that line of work. And we already talked about these guys. Thanks so much, Yeti Nation. We appreciate everybody, and we will see you next week.